Okay, I got a little more zoom, but I'm going to keep it out here. It's easier to track this thing. But, give you an idea. Okay, and here he comes. And he's just laying down this big ass line right across the sun. It seems like that's all they do is go right by the sun all the time. And look at the shadow that he's creating. Look at that. Look at the shadow way out in front of this plane, people. That's some crazy shit there. Huh. Wow. Talk about a line. Look at that. And I mean, he's laying out a thick, heavy line. A thick, heavy line. He's gonna go down behind these trees, but holy smokes. And again, you know, let me back out a little bit. You see all these other ones. And like I say, they're all over the place. Here's the ones that were there before. Look how they're just blending in with the within the rest of that shit that they're spraying up there. Alright, I had to delete the rest of that audio. I started getting a little too deep into some profanity because of what I was seeing, you know. Well, people do want to just call this a conspiracy, but, you know, when I was a kid living in Gibsonton and, you know, living real close to MacDill Air Force Base, we used to see planes fly all the time over our house. And me and my brother used to sit out and count the planes. And we never seen a plane leave a contrail from horizon to horizon. It was always this short little span of, you know, of a trail, a real contrail coming out the back of the plane. And it only went for a short distance. So, you know, now we got these planes that come across and they leave a shit trail from horizon to horizon. You know, as an American citizen, I want to know why. Because again, like I said, as a kid, I never had that. Now, what, you know, somebody might ask me about that round circle that was there. I believe that was a lens flare on my camera. But who knows? Who knows? That's what I would think it would be, was a lens flare, because I was aimed close toward the sun. Now, I zoom in on this other plane, and it doesn't leave the shadow quite, or it doesn't leave a shadow at all like the other one did. Maybe because it's traveling in a different direction. I don't know. But I can't say that these things look like passenger airlines. Because they just don't, they don't appear to be passenger airplanes. I'm not sure. You know, all I can do is assume that these aren't passenger airlines, but I could be wrong, but it sure doesn't look like one to me. You know, what do you guys think? You know, and what do you think about the big black trail that thing left out in front of it? Was it the sun, the angle of light hitting the contrail or the Chem-Trail? I want to call it the Chem-Trail because that's what it has to be when they leave that crap all the way across the sky. You know, or is it you know, something else that's causing that? It really does look like a shadow being casted out. But, you know, you'd have to say that the light being casted back up would be having to come from Earth and not from the sun. Because otherwise that shadow would have been cast downward, not upward, right? Or is it the sun's reflecting off of the crap that they're spraying and reflecting back up off that cloud and causing that shadow somehow or another on the clouds above it? Because, you know, that was obviously the clouds above it that were being shadowed, not the ones that are below it. Now, I'm going to stop or uh, take a break here, and I just leave my camera running in one spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed it up, put it on 2 times speed, so you can just watch the sky from this one direction, and you know, just see how it reacts, or see what other stuff flies through. And you know, you can see these trails, and you know, the upper winds seem to drag them, you know, left and right of it, and then it gives you these other lines, so it looks really checkerboardy. And somebody said that they want to call these um, gravity wave clouds or something. I'm like, what? You know, are they? Man, they're just coming up with all kinds of new names for things. All right, hang on here, and I'm gonna. I'm doing this as I'm um, doing the video, so hang on. I'm gonna speed the rest of this up. All right, I sped this up 4 times the speed, so it'd be just a little shorter of a video. But you know, I had this whole day. I actually got a wow. I have so many videos from just this one day. It isn't even funny. Videos and pictures that I took from the time I got up till the time I wound up going fishing, pretty much. And even while I was fishing, I was taking pictures of the sky, but more for the, well, I want to say beauty, because with this crap in the sky, it does make for beautiful sunsets, but I'll tell you what, I don't think it makes for a healthy life. So you know, I just wanted to put this video out real quick because I had it, and I wanted to share it because I thought it was really interesting. And I've got another one that I did here with my cell phone. I'm going to put that on with the same video, being that I sped this up and cut it down. Matter of fact, I should have just left it sped up 5 times, but I left it at 3. All right, I should have added some pictures in this too, but I'll just leave it at this. And like I said, the next part after this transition, it's going to be cell phone footage with 8 times zoom. So the quality of the zoom isn't quite as good, so bear with me on it, but you'll see it comes out pretty good, considering that it's a cell phone. Alright, here comes another one. Okay, I gotta zoom back here. I don't know why my camera stopped. Maybe it's just doing short videos now or something. Before I was getting 20-something minutes out of them. But there it goes. And there, the other one's further back there. Maybe you can see it. I mean, it usually shows up on my computer screen because, of course, it's much bigger. You can see that other one in there. Probably going right through those other clouds. Let's see. A little bit. Let me zoom back here. You see the other one going through there. Oh, look at that. It's putting out a, it's doing the shadow thing too. Look at that, putting a shadow out. Alright, remember this is cell phone footage, so it doesn't have the greatest resolution at 8 times zoom. I don't think I zoomed in quite 8 times, but I did slow this part down 50%. You can see up in the upper right, or upper top, well, it was off to the right a little bit. But come on, Dave, get back up there. Alright, you can see it up there at the top, just right of the sun. You can see the shadow that it's creating. Just think it's pretty strange when it's casting its shadow of its contrail. Chemtrail. Again, it's a chemtrail. The contrails should not last from horizon to horizon, folks. Go back and check and see if you go up north and you breathe this big old exhaust out your mouth, even with your car. Go around, drive around the block and see if you can find your trail again. These things shouldn't be staying up there forever and then spreading out within the sky. This whole day was totally covered with this crap. Another reason why I deleted some of the audio was because I was using some vulgar language. It gets me kind of upset to see that this kind of stuff is happening in our country, and we don't know what it is. There's even a law that basically they made to where they're allowed to experiment on the American people without our knowledge. Is this an experiment? Are they experimenting on us, folks? Do you feel like a bug sometimes? I honestly do, especially when I work outside. I got to work in this stuff, and I don't really much appreciate it. So again, just look at this sky. The way it looks, it's wrong. It's terribly wrong. Something's wrong with it, and if we don't stand up and say something about it, it's kind of crazy. Now, this stupid thing looked like Baphomet or something. I don't know. I didn't really much care to look at it. So, but look at the clouds off to the right, how they're breaking up, and that's obviously a chemtrail getting spread out in the sky. That thing, I have no idea what it is, but it was kind of like a little spooky looking. So at real speed, I didn't stay on it quite this long because something like that just doesn't do anything for me. But these clouds, they're not doing nothing for nobody's health. People speak up about it, start talking about it, start observing it, start going out filming it, start making videos about it, get the word spread. This is not normal, it ain't right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my proof.